In this video, we're going to learn basic editing in Wondershare Filmora 12. To import media in Filmora 12, go to Media part, click the large Importa icon. Select the footages and audio files you want, and then click on Open. This will import the files into the Project Media section. Then, simply drag and drop the media you need into the project timeline. Or you can also click on this plus icon to add the file to the timeline. The timeline is where the majority of the video editing takes place. We will be going through the timeline panel as well as how to add, adjust, lock, and hide video and audio tracks. Now, let's talk about the playhead and time ruler. Playhead is an indicator that shows you where on the timeline you're currently located and allows you to move through the media files that you have placed on the timeline. The frame at which the playhead is positioned is going to be displayed in the preview window. The time ruler is the area that shows the duration of your project. As you hover your mouse over it, the pointer is going to be changed in a two-way arrow. Move the mouse either to the left or to the right while holding the left click button to zoom in or to zoom out of the timeline. The zoom to fit the timeline icon is located in the upper right corner of the timeline. Clicking on it will enable you to see all the media you have added to the timeline. You can also use the zoom slider if you want to adjust it manually. Now, let's talk about the tracks. A track is the part of the timeline where all the media is located. Tracks in Filmora 12 can either hold video or audio files, and you should keep in mind that audio and video files cannot be on the same track. To create or add a new track, you can drag and drop a video or audio file to a preferred location. Filmora 12 will automatically create a new track for the elements dragged to the timeline. You can also click on Toggle Track Output icon of any particular track if you want the media to be invisible. It is depicted as the sound or speaker icon in audio tracks, which can mute and unmute your audio tracks. The lock icon lets you lock the media on a track. Once locked, you will not be able to edit, move, or change the media files in that track. You can also organize the timeline by right-clicking on a media file and marking it into a different color. If you want to add a marker to a media file, just click on the file to select it and click on the Add Marker icon. It will add a marker where the playhead is currently located. You can also create notes on that marker by double-clicking it. To delete a clip on the timeline, you must first click on it to select it and then click on this trash icon, or simply press the delete button on your keyboard. To remove multiple media files from the timeline, you can press and hold the Control or Command button and click on each file to select, and then press the trash icon. Sometimes, deleting the files leave a big gap in the timeline. To avoid the gaps, you can use the Ripple Delete feature. Right-click on the clip and select Ripple Delete. If you want to trim from the beginning or end of a piece of media, hover your mouse over the left or right edge of the clip until the Trim Tool's Trim icon shows up, and then click and drag the edge of the clip forward or backward to trim off the unwanted portion. The split icon that looks like scissors is located on the playhead. To split a media file, place the playhead where you want to make the first cut, and then click on the split icon. Now move and place the playhead where you want to split next, and click on this icon again to make the second cut. You can also right-click and choose Split. If you want to split multiple sections of a media file, you can click on this Quick Split Mode icon to activate it, and then on the different sections of the file. To copy a part of the clip, simply select it and press Ctrl-C or Command-C on your keyboard. Or if you want to cut a part of the clip, then you can press Ctrl-X or Command-X on your keyboard. You can also do this by right-clicking on that section and then selecting Cut or Copy option. To paste it, place the playhead to a location where you want to paste. Then press Ctrl-V or Command-V on the keyboard, or right-click and select Paste. Now let's go through the Smart Cutout feature in Wondershare Filmora 12. To remove the background of a video clip or extract a specific object from it, simply double-click on the footage to open up the editing panel. Under the Video tab, click on AI Tools. Then head over to Smart Cutout and press the toggle to activate it. Click on the image to open the tool. Here, you need to make sure that the playhead is at the first frame or start of the clip. Then, in the preview window, Simply drag and paint over the subject with the help of Smart Brush tool, which you want to keep in the video. If you make a mistake while using the Smart Brush, you can select the Eraser tool and fix it. If you notice that a part of it is not selected properly, then zoom from here and see the details. Select the Pan tool to move around in the preview window. If something is not selected, then paint on it to select it. And set the zoom level back to fit. When the object gets selected, it will be displayed in a color. You can also customize that color by clicking on the Overlay color option here. There is a preview mode as well, to switch between the different types such as transparency grid or toggle alpha channel to get more control on your object for cutout. Adjusting the edge feather and edge thickness helps reduce the sharp edges of the object and makes them smoother and cleaner. Clicking on the Start Smart Cutout icon will start the analysis of the clip. Now toggle to the Advanced mode and press this button to track the footage with keyframes automatically. Wondershare Filmora 12 will perform it with perfection. Once it's done, you'll see your keyframe bar under the clip. Once you're happy with the results, click on the Save button to save the changes. Now you can move the clip to the upper track and can insert a new background image or video underneath it. Filmora 12 also offers a really great tool for speech-to-text conversion, as well as text-to-speech for your videos. By simply selecting a media file, you can click on the text-to-speech icon to open up the options window. Select a language of your audio, whether it's American English, British English, Spanish, or Arabic accent. Filmora 12 offers support for a lot of languages. Then select the clip selection which is currently selected, or select the entire timeline sequence to convert. And the best part is, you can tell Filmora to match the speech-to-text with your timeline, so you don't have to place the subtitles or captions manually for the entire video. By clicking on OK button, Filmora 12 will scan the timeline or the selected clip to generate the transcription. Once done, you will see a text bar in the upper track which contains the transcription in text. If you have text in the timeline but no audio or speech, you can also convert it back to speech by toggling to text-to-speech option. If you already have a subtitle file, STR file, you can edit the STR file in the Filmora. Just import the SRT as same as import the media files. Simply drag and drop the SRT file to the project timeline. Double-click the subtitle track. You can open the Advanced Subtitle panel to edit more subtitle options. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new on the channel to keep getting awesome Filmora tutorials.